Welcome back, Forza's Panda. And yes, you can tell by the title, I have another league for you. I mean, come on. Did you really think me, Forza's Panda, wouldn't have yet another tournament or league up my goddamn sleeve somewhere around the corner? You must not know me then. King Mania! Yes, and this time, we're doing ranked, baby. Yeah, I've never dipped my toe into the trying to set up ranked things. I mean, I guess you can call they weren't ranked. They were just championships, and this is kind of a mixture of both, but with priority on keeping track of how many points people obtain in this ranked system through the king mode. Alright, so basically the tournaments are not stopping. They're not even being pushed back. I enjoy how they're going. I think this can coexist simultaneously with the tournaments. So yeah, I think they're going fine. The only thing that needs to change with the tournaments is my end, because my fucking connection sucks. So I'm always just trying to wait for a better day for it to magically get better. But I just need to bite the bullet and get a new fucking router or service or some shit. Gotta figure it out, basically. But other than that, the tournaments are not stopping. They are not stopping, and because of how easy the scheduling is with this ranked league, I think both can happen and not take away from the other. I won't be participating in the ranked just yet, not until my connection gets fucking fixed. And Push Start 4 will probably be my last one, like as a competitor. I'm still hosting them. They're not going nowhere. Just until I get my fucking internet fixed. Once I get stable fucking net, then Forza's or F50, I guess, will be returning to the competition and playing ranked as well. But I'm still gonna be keeping track of the points for you guys and whatever. You're probably wondering, how does this shit work? Well, Tim is notorious for having point systems. I have only had one point system, and that was the last year 1v1s in mid to late 2023, like the second half of that year. I think that went pretty well. Spec basically dominated it and had the most points, and I think Tim was second. And I don't even know who was after that. Sorry if I'm just blanking. It's been a while since I've looked at those stats. Since, like, it's been a year. Anyways, let's go on to explain the point system. And I actually made some changes to this point system. This is like my fourth time recording this video, because the first two times, the first time I just didn't like the way it was, so I did a second recording. Then the second time, I realized, well, after the second time I was about to upload it, then I had opened my chat with Tim, because he had responded to me notifying about the tournament, and he posed some interesting questions, which I figured I might as well re-record it and answer those on stream as well. Sorry, not on stream, in the video. That was my most previous recording, and since then I've realized that the point system itself could use an easier revamp before I put it out to the official public. I've only showed him and Speed, but Speed is working with me on this tournament, or not tournament, on this ranked league. And I'm liking the way that this one is way over what it was originally. It was very convoluted, but this is the new one. New point system, way easier. I mean, you guys didn't even see the original one. Only Speed and Tim did. And it kind of, the more I thought about it, the more it didn't make sense. This makes the most sense of all the ideas that I've, you know, that meme of Doctor Strange, or I guess that clip of Doctor Strange in Infinity War, where he's just seeing all of the fucking 14 million and one different outcomes or whatever. That was me trying to come up with the perfect point system, and I thought I had it in the last one. But this is it. This is it for sure. Most of you, or a lot of you, probably have paused by now and read the entire thing. If you haven't, do so, please, and always ask me questions in general. That way, everyone can see the question you're posing and the answer that I give to you guys as well. But everything here pretty much is self-explanatory, with examples for the ones that I felt needed to have a bit more explanation to them. Yeah, we're gonna move on to the rules and format, and I will name some of these, like read some of these out. So, players are allowed to participate in a maximum of 5 matches per event. That one again, pretty much self-explanatory. Now, this King Mania here, our first one, which is obviously a play on wrestling, WrestleMania, WWE, whatever. This will have 9 matches, and we're just experimenting now with the first like few events. We're gonna have 9 matches, but the one constant moving forward is that you can only join 5 matches per event. So yeah. Players are responsible for choosing their teammates and deciding which player selects the manufacturer. Self-explanatory. You pick your own teammates. I'm not randomizing them or nothing like that. That's completely up to you. Each event will feature a list of 10 maps which players can choose from, and that's another self-explanatory one I feel like, but let me touch up on that actually. So it's 10 maps total per event, and I will be rotating in maps. Please send me gamer tags too of just players you know that make 100% asphalt maps, not even a smidge of dirt, no fucking dirt. Okay, let me know their gamer tags, exactly how it's spelled. I'm gonna search the playground maps, because that's how you have to do it, one by one. I don't mind, and just scope out the maps and see if I can rotate some of those in as well. I've already saw some, not gonna reveal it just yet, but a lot of maps that I like from some of our fellow players. All games will have a PI limit rather than class listed on that match card, and the next one is part of it. Players can gentlemen agree to a class if cards meet the match criteria. So every match will base have a PI limit rather than a class. You just can't go past that PI limit. And but if you want, like if both of your team, well I guess if all of your teammates, or sorry not teammates, if all of your opponents agree, all of the players in the fucking match, if everyone agrees to a specific class, then by all means go for it. I'm not gonna rule an iron person like no, you gotta do the PI limit. No. Just let me know, and then, or just make it visible somewhere in Discord where I can check. Or then again, I'll see it in the screenshot proof. Alright, where we at? Maps and cards can be changed during the series. That one is self-explanatory. And the next one is kind of a part of the previous as well. Players must stick with the same manufacturer throughout the entire series. So for example, if it's Tim versus Moth in Honda versus Nissan, and Tim uses Honda for the first game in their series, he can't then use Nissan after using Honda. Like you gotta stay in the manufacturer. You can use any car under that manufacturer, but you gotta stay in that manufacturer, that brand. Alright, so again, questions, please ask them in the general Discord. That way everyone can see the answer if you have. And we're gonna move on to the matches themselves now for King Mania 1. Now, by either the time I post this, by the time you're hearing this exact audio, or by the time you see this exact graphic in the Discord, if by any of those 3 times, you can claim your spot, I guess, in one of these matches, and let me know which one you want to do. Because you can choose 5, as I said, max, but to, I guess, stop people from just hoarding matches right when an event is announced, I'm gonna have you guys send me a screenshot of one of the matches you play already before you can move on to the next. So if Yukio for some reason decides to play match 1, before he moves on to play 2, even though he wants to as badly as he wants to, he's gonna have to send me the screenshot of the results to match 1. He can still play 5 total, but before you can move on to the next, just shoot me a screenshot of the previous. No, you do not have to do these matches in order. You don't have to play one for. You can jump right into the main event if you want. If you feel like you're confident enough and that's the match you want to go for, because the bottom ones, well, you will see which ones are championship matches. But as you go to the bottom, the matches get more important. I'll try to keep that, consistent. You'll see here that matches 1 through 7 do not have series. Those are one and done matches, single games, because I want these events to just fly by. There's no deadline on them either. It's not like you got 1 week, 2 weeks to complete them. But I feel like because it's not a set player versus a set player, anyone can jump into these matches. That's what's going to open the door to just the easiest scheduling my leagues have ever seen. I'm banking on it right now. You're hearing it in this video. Because of the jump in, jump out whenever you want system. Yeah, it's 5 players max, but I mean, if you can do the math, and these matches will be able to get done. I guarantee it. What else did I have to touch up on? Oh yeah, we did the one game, the one and dones. As you see, the best of 3 series for match 8, the Alfa Romeo versus Morris for the 1v1 King Championship. That is the best of 3 series. And number 9, the match number 9 is a Team King Championship match in a best of 5 series. Like, this is gonna be interesting. I love this fucking format that I'm going for here. I hope everyone participates, or as much people as possible. Like, get anyone you know. They don't have to be from the King community. If you just, for some reason, wanna like play a fucking, well, not a random. I guess you can play a random, huh? Yeah, fuck it, you can play randoms. Get them in there too. Get the screenshots going. Fuck it. But they have to be in the cars, obviously, you know. So that's pretty much all I have to say here. By the way, I was joking about the random thing. Do not get randoms in here. I hope the sarcasm wasn't too flat. But that's pretty much all I have to say about the matches. I guess like the series and all that. Yeah, so any questions? Let me know. I'm here for every event. As soon as you either see the YouTube video posted, you're hearing this, or I guess you have to click on the video before you fucking hear this, huh? So by the time you're hearing this, or by the time you see this graphic in the Discord, don't know which one's gonna happen first. My internet will fucking be the determining factor. Then you'll be able to just claim a match that you want to play, hit up another player, get them to agree to it as well, and then you're good. Play it out, send me the screenshot, move on to the next one, get your points. I'll track them down, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.